Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to this very short 5-minute broadcast. My name is Mala and I'm a student of the Brahmakumari's World Spiritual University, and the title for me today is Being the Change I Want. Past is past. So very simple, very powerful topic, being the change. And how, as my vision changes, it transforms others. So we often wait for people to change, the world to improve, and we are complaining constantly about things not being right, things are happening, and what's happening to this world, right? And so this wait for things and people to change, as we have seen, is a futile exercise. Rather, we wait for people to do something, to forgive, or to say sorry before we can forgive. We wait for things to happen our way, to be fair before we act kindly. And somebody's unkind, we return with unkindness, the tit for tat mentality. But what if transformation doesn't begin out there? What if it begins inside? And what if it begins with my perspective of how I see things, how I perceive things, how I process things? There's a famous line attributed to Mahatma Gandhi. He always said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." And as we know, he was a great proponent and practiced what he believed, which is peace. So no matter what happened, he always was peaceful, never spoke an unkind word or insulted anyone, no matter how he was being treated. So whether or not he phrased it exactly that way, the truth of what he said always remains powerful. So a little short story to illustrate this. Once a woman was complaining constantly about her neighbor's laundry. She was always saying to her husband, "Look how dirty their laundry is. Don't they know how to wash properly?" Every morning she criticized the stained clothes hanging next door. Now, one day when she woke up, she says, "Wow, finally the laundry is clean." And her husband quietly replied, "Well, my dear, I woke up this morning and cleaned our windows." So nothing outside has changed, but her windows had. So the windows through which we perceive, we see, we just need to clean that. So when we clean the windows of our perception, the world appears different. We shift from suspicion to curiosity, from irritation to compassion, from fear to understanding. It's a very subtle shift, yet very powerful. So when I change the emotional climate I carry, I change the emotional climate of the room. My inner vision sends this effect, this ripple effect outside. So let's take a minute and just think about the words we just spoke. Calmness and courage. And this calmness spreads. I, the soul, always calm, always in my truth, which is the truth of peace. Thank you.